Okay, good morning, everyone. This is Sammy from Home Life Landmark Office Manager. Today, we are going to talk about the 2025 Agent Bootcamp. So if you are the new agent, just get your license. I think this is the right course for you. Or if you are the agent in the business for many years, but you just want to come to the basic, like everything we know there's a new change. So this is right for you. And if you're looking for how to sell more property, how to find more buyers, how to do the marketing, but this is not right for you. So from next week, Thursday, if you check office calendar, so from this week, Thursday, we have 11 o'clock, we have agent training boot camp for the new agent or for someone just want to come to the basic. So we have Thursday, we have some course hosted by me. And for the Wednesday, we have a course hosted by David Chen for commercial site. But for my site, most is residential. And from next Thursday, it's in-person training. It's not a Zoom. So you have to physically come to our Markham office. So the course will be focused on the sales. So this is free of charge for this time, but this is a cost almost like $1,000 if you wanted to take this training course. So remember to get a sign in from the office website. We have a form, sign in and come to take the training for next Thursday. So without any delay, let's start. Most of the agent complain, recently there's lots of the change for the TRREB. And if you are the new, so I would just use like if we're the new, so what we should start from the when after you get your TRREB membership. So the first one, we have to focus on the TRREB MLS, the main page, homepage. Lots of people, they get confused before the Toronto MLS main page is called Toronto MLS.net. So that is the right one. If you still memorize, that's okay. Toronto MLS.net. But recently, they have changed to Ontario, O-N-T, Ontario MLP.ca. It's the same website. Whatever you use Toronto MLS.net or Ontario MLP.ca, it's the same thing. They will go to the same place, log in. So if you get your TRREB member, please log in. Okay, so once you log in, you will see this is a new, fresh main page, homepage for the TRREB, Toronto MLS. It's going to be totally different from the previous one. So as a new salesperson, usually we do one thing, just search the property. You can click search property, or you can check from the run and to search property. But before we go to do the search property from the run, which means next Thursday, we're going to focus on how to use the run to search property. But this week, we're going to focus on this page, main page. So once you log in, you'll see this is the main page. You can have a quick view of all of those information. It's getting very fresh. And usually, some agents get confused. They said too many buttons. If you click MLS tour, there's too many buttons. So which one is the most important one I should focus on? So I will help you to do the customize. Oops. the most important one or frequently used one. So click the right top corner, the icon. So they will go to the main page. So we have to customize 7 most frequently used MLS tools from here. Popular, they call the popular realtor tool. So if you already know how to customize, that's fine. If you never customize, so I will suggest these 7 popular tools for you. How we are going to set up, you see the icon from the setting button. I hope you can see it. Just after the popular realtor tools, you will see the setting button. Just click a setting button and drag in up to 7 tools. That means the 7 tools you have to drag from the left side to right side in case they have a order sequence. So the first one is very important. I will suggest you to get the member hub in the first one. It's important. The reason is the first one, you have to pay the member fees. This year, they change pay the member fee from member hub. Before it's using e-commerce. So we get a huge agent confused where we are going to pay the member fees. So member hub definitely is the first one. So just hold and drag to the right side, hold for a few seconds until you see they are already there. So the first one is the member hub. The second one, I think, is property land store. Let's see where's the property land store. Yes, just right here, MPAC. Why we need to use the property land store? Because every property in the MPAC, in the jewel warehouse, they have their registration. So when you are doing the buying, when you are doing the listing for seller, we have to find the property information. Most important information is for the row number or ARN number. So in the most of the house, it's easy to find. We just enter the house number. And for the most of the condominium, you know that each building, they may have a 200, 300, 500 unit. So it's very challenge to find the each unit row number. So that's why we use the property land store. It's going to be help you easy, quick to find property information. And even you are the buyer agent, you need to check the information from the how many bedroom, how many parking, is there any locker available, and maybe you want to double check with the size. So all of the information you can find from MPAC property land store. And other than that, so I think every agent, you may have different favor to using the offer, but I will suggest you using the web form if you are still using web form, because the web form is one of the most popular tool to prepare the offer. So I will put the web form on the third one. After web form, the next one is very important. I think should be a run. If you use the if you search the property, we are going to use a run. And some agent maybe you're using the matrix. If you're the new agent, brand new, I will strongly suggest you using the run. So we are going to put run to here. And after run, so next one, I think the sky slope offer is one of the most important we have to use. What's different with web form and the sky slope offer? It's the same thing. When you prepare the offer, when you prepare the listing, both, you can use both, either web form, either sky slope forms offer. So in case web form the server down, we have to use in backup like a sky slope to prepare the offer. In case the sky slope, the server down, we have to use a web form because you cannot wait if you want to prepare the offer and some server down. You cannot prepare the offer, either web form, either sky slope. And also they have a two e-signing system. Web form is using the authentic sign. Sky slope, they using the DigiSign or DocuSign. But make sure you're using DigiSign. DigiSign is free. If you're using the DocuSign from SkySlope, it's going to be have a charge. And next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last one, for myself, I think the geo warehouse is very important for the last one. So I will drag geo warehouse, 1, 2, 3. Okay, not yet. Just do one more time. Okay, if you see, hold for a few seconds. If you see it's already show here, that means they drag to the right spot. And then we are going to click save. So once you click save, the main page popular tour is going to be set. Yeah, we're still missing one. I think missing one is for broker bay. So we still need to use broker bay. It's very important. Maybe I will do one more time. Let's customize. And the first one, we go member hub. I will go a little bit fast. Almost done. Okay, now we finish. This is the most popular tour from me, from my understanding. Maybe someone said, I want other tours. That's okay. You can customize any popular tour. So this is the most popular. If you want to pay the member fee, change your profile, upload your profile like a photo, and also pay the any member fees. So you have to use a member hub. It's very important. Second one, unpack property land store. It's already important. We already mentioned broker bay is already, we are not talk about too much, but if you're the listing agent, you need broker bay like a very common. If you setting the showing instruction, you have an offer presentation, you need to send a notification, send the offer update, you have to use your broker bay for the showing system. And the run is for the one of the very important searching the property. If you're the brand new, I would suggest you choose run rather than matrix. And the web form is also important. Prepare the offer, sky slope, prepare the offer. Geo warehouse, you need to find all the property land registry from the whole Ontario. So by the way, the license is under RICO. So our trading can be traded anywhere within Ontario. Okay, so that is a very important tools. And also we have other tools. So lots of people just curious, what's the other tools? MLS HPI dashboard is for the market watch, is for the market status. So if you have time, you can take a look, but it's not really important. Don't waste your time if you're the new. RBC Pay 8, so that is even the pay in advance. But of course, you have to have a deal first. Second one, you have to pay the fees for RBC will give you the commission earlier than the brokerage. It's not worth to use. I will not suggest you to spend the money to pay commission in advance. So MLS choice, that means if you're a new agent, you can click here to change your MLS tours. Basically, they will go to member hub. So if you already choose your MLS, if you want to change, I know some agents said I'm using Matrix, but I want to change it to Run. How can I change? So you have to call Toronto MLS help desk 416-443-8111 and ask them you want to change your MLS. So they will let you send the email to brax@trrreb.ca. See if they can manually help you to change the MLS system. Add edit is very important. If you have a listing agent, you want to add your listing, you need to use add edit. Next one, that is the one I believe is for the status, but you have to pay for it. So they have a free, may have a free trial, but this is you have to pay. So for some app, if they need to pay, I will suggest you not, pay the money in beginning, because this is not as new agent, not worth you pay the more extra money. And public open house, very important. So if you have a listing, you want to let everybody know, like realtor.ca, or other apps know you have an open house. So you have to go to public open house. Click here and add open house Saturday, Sunday, manually to add. Some agent complain why I have a listing, why realtor.ca cannot see my listing, my open house. I already put open house in the Toronto MLS add it. So that's totally different. You can put open house in add listing, but that open house is only for the agent, not for the public. So if you want to let the public know you have open house, you have to click here, public open house. The next one, run training video. That's very important. So for most of the new salesperson or someone they are new with run, you have to, if you have a chance, click run training video. It's going to be help you. It's a very short video to learn little by little every day. PROP TX training. PROP is called property. TX is called transaction. So that is one of the new department under TRREB. So right now, we are using the MLS system. It's called PROP tax, property transaction. So that is under TRREB. They have a new department. Most of they replace the TRREB. Before we call TREB. Later on, they change it to TRREB, Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. But now they change it to property transaction. Is replaced TRREB MLS. So the property transaction training is also similar with RUN, but they have more training videos, training seminar. So you can sign in if you have a chance, you have a time. So member hub, we already mentioned, you pay the member fee by using member hub. If you don't pay, you are going to let your TRREB membership will be suspended. You have to pay the reinstatement fee, $100. And the next one, the financial mortgage tools, most of the for the calculator, for the loan, for the land transfer tax. But anyway, it's not our office website. We have a much more better calculator. And the WRAR lockbox. Forget about that. This is only for Waterloo. Waterloo Realtor Association, Waterloo Regional Association Realtor for Waterloo Board. So if we're the TRREB member, we don't need to use that lockbox. Property line store, as we mentioned, is one of the most popular tool you have to use. So if you have a limited time, so just using the tool we already customized in the first 7 on the main page. Next one, virtual office web VOW. So forget about that. It's not worth you to waste your time. It's for the most of the website developer. TREA portal. So don't waste your time. TREA portal is going to Canada Real Estate Agent Association. So they have not too many resources, but as a tribal member, so not going to focus on that. So run, you have to focus on run. So as I mentioned too many times, if you're the new agent, focus on the run. Some people say this is a RAM. Some people say RAM. Some people say, anyway, when I take a training from a TRREB, they said it's called run, right, run, not right, but run. So anyway, it's the same pronunciation, run. Focus on run. So next one, web form, important. Make sure you need using web form. It's very important. Scale slope offer, scale slope form. It's the same thing, but the offer is directly go to each individual listing. Form, that means that they have a more selection. You can prepare the offer, you can do e-signing. So that's why we customize the scale slope form in the main page. Oops. Next one, HOOD, hood queue. That's for neighborhood information. But remember, they may need you pay fees for get more detailed information. So they have some free, but already built in from your listing. So as a new agent, to save you focus, don't worry about that, leave it. Rental beast, same thing, don't worry about that. Some agent, they said, oh, too many, but which one I should focus? So that's why I just spend a little bit of time, quickly go through each tours, which one you should focus on. Broker bay, important, really important. So it's free of charge. With a tribal member, you should focus on broker bay. Real track, so don't worry about that. Next one, fund tracker. So you still need to pay the fees. So anything with you pay the fees, I will suggest you leave it for now. One day you are the super agent, you're a big agent, you're 6-4 agent, you have extra money, you can try and use. If you like, pay the monthly fee. It's not cheaper. Lease track is free, it's very important, but not in the first priority. If you want to prepare the very nice listing feedback, and also let the system automatically send the report to your client seller every week or in the certain days. So you can use this track. They will generate a professional report to your client. So let's say Monday, you want to send a report, they will automatically send every Monday. I will show you later. E-commerce was very important, but not now. So e-commerce, before we're using that to pay the membership fee. So every agent hates it. When you see e-commerce, that means you are going to need to pay the membership fee. But now Member Hub replaced. But the e-commerce, they still have a two field function. One is a realtor store. You need to buy something from the TRREB realtor store, you can go there. Another one for the professional training, like if you want to register any course from TRREB, you can go e-commerce. But I will say not to waste too much time. And IDX frame, forget about that. It's for the IT person or website developer. IDX, forget. Geo warehouse, yes, it's very important. It's free, no charge, but they have a limited. Every year, you only have a 2,000 house to check. Data agreement, don't worry about that. BRS, so, but it was very important. After you send the BRA, you should always register to buyer registry service. But the recent year, buyer registry service was provided by TRREB by using the system. It's called Stratus. But the Stratus is already retired. So now we are using the run using the matrix, but the buyer registry service is still under part of the stratus. So it's a little bit, I don't know how to say, but still suggest you, if you're a buyer, send a BRA, register with a BRS. Also, if you have any buyer you want to working with, go to BRS, check, see if they have a register with other agent. Public listing is not very important. And artist data studio. So that's used for it's also not important. It's for the commercial and also for the new home. But usually we will suggest you focus on, our office. We have a more resource than for the pre-con new home. So that is all, the tours. People just feel headache, too many tours, which one you should focus. So after we review, I will suggest you using those 7 tours. It should be good enough. Don't focus too much. And the next one is the same thing. Latest tour is already which is duplicate, same thing from the tours we already introduced. And those is news. If you have time, log in, quickly check in, see what's news from the trap. But most of the agent, I think, is they don't check, they don't waste the time. And the next one is for the course. And those course, it depends your own schedule. If you have a more free time, and you can register a course. But for the new agent, very important course is for the orientation. Don't forget your new member orientation. And right now they open Saturday. Before they don't have a Saturday course. So if you're a new member, don't forget the orientation. Otherwise, your membership will be suspended. You have to pay the huge penalty to reinstate. Video. If you have time, check a video, but I'm not going to click. And the next one, I think also very important. So lots of people, even before you get your license, you call your friends, you have some people, meet, they will always say, how's the market? How is the market? And we, lots of people say, oh, it's okay, it's good, it's also so. But where we should get the market information is from market tours. And all of those market tours, Market Watch is one of the most important resources. Market Watch is a trap. They have that source get ready every month. So when the first week of the next month, like now it's already April. In the first week, they will done the last month Market Watch. So just click Market Watch. It's worth you take a time to read, to study. And all of those is the summary. Some agent, they like write down the moments, write down the Facebook post, post some short like information or post, whatever. And those is a summary. Before, I remember some agent just copy and paste. But now I hope you can do a little bit different. So if you copy, and if you have a chart GPT, and just paste the information you already copy, and from the end you can write down Facebook post up to 200 words. So the system will help you to generate, from the information you provide, they will give you the very limited, like a 200 words, maybe 150, depends. And the AI will help you to get the more like a summary. They will find out all the information from the post. Or you can see So you don't need to think about how to write. You just tell AI, ChatGPT, what kind of the language, like a WeChat by Chinese, up to 50 words. So they give you the information. You can post on the WeChat what's moments. It's very, very quick and fast. So that is the, the summary. Summary is only very general information, but we have to get a full report. Click a full report. And from the full report, they have 27 pages. And lots of people, you see that from page 1 to page 27. Lots of people get a headache. Oh, too many pages. How can I take the time to read every page? So remember, we just go the first and the last. So if you're busy, just go to the first page. We know what's going on with the Canada GDP is getting increased. That means the government is going to make some money. If GDP drop, that means the government are losing the money. And the employment rate increase, that means good news, someone to get a job. And if unemployment rate increase more than employment rate increase, that means some people get money, get a job, but more people losing the job. It's still not a good sign. Inflation 2.6. Well, it's not really good. Inflation rate is going to be important, directly affect the interest rate. So inflation rate, I believe the government of Bank of Canada, they setting the 2%. If anything less than 2%, they may consider to decrease, drop down the rate. If anything over, they may pause, they may increase the interest. So that is one of the key fact, very important. And for the rest of the thing, last year, March 2024, 6,519 transactions compared to this year, March, 5,000. That means that the market is still going down because the sales volume less. If the sales volume 7,000 for the March is really common. Like most of the common months, March, 7,000. If you want to check for the previous year, you go to the market archive. So you can check until before we born, 1971, but in 1996. So if you have time, you can check any. But I will try to give you some 2018. And some people said 2017, the market crashed. And let's see, how about the 2018 March, what happened? You see 2018 March is 7,000 transaction. But compare 2017, 11,000. It's getting a little bit less, but 2017, the market is crazy. So you can compare the past year, maybe just go 2019, March, and see what happened. Yeah, 7,000 is a pretty normal, common for the March, because March, the weather getting warm and the people looking for the buy or sell. So for this March, 5,000 definitely is less than normal. So the price should be a buyer's market. I will let you know another number. So the sales volume, sales price, the average price based on the last year still drop. So for buyer, they're willing to see, oh, there's a drop. We maybe need to wait. But when is the bottom? We don't know. But when the price drop, that means one day they will bounce back. And for sales, 2024, 2025, you can quickly, easy to compare the sales, how many percentage change from the last year based on the same month, 23%. How about the listing price, average price drop 2.5%. And also the active listing. Active listing is 9.4. So that means by end of the month, how many listings still on the market? So from 2025, March, by end of the March, there's 13,633 listings still on the market. But the 2024, there's 12,450 active listings in the market. So compare that, we'll be get the this year minus last year, the number divide by last year, they will get a 9.5. It's called active listing. Active listing, if the number getting compared to last month, if they get a drop, that means the market slowly bounce back. If the number getting minus, it's going to be the seller's market. If we'll, let's say 45, 35, 45, 55, it's going to be the buyer's market. So it's a little bit conflict. It's a little bit difficult to understand, but you just check this number. The number is plus, now it's 9.5. If they become the minus, it's going to be changed to seller's market slowly. If they increase from 9.5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, it's going to become more and more for the buyer's market. Okay, so I don't want to make you confused, but don't focus on the details. Just know the very basic information, easy to understand. When your friend asks you, you can easily get some numbers. When your friend asks you, how's the market? You say, oh, okay, you know what? Based on last year, same month, the sale price a little bit dropped, only 5,011 transaction versus last year, 6,519 transaction. But however, the prices get a little bit adjust, 2.5% down from last year. So it's better, right? We have a number. We know how to see the market. So when your friend, when someone asks you, when you post on the social media, you have all of those information. So the system, AI, will help you to get a report, whatever report you want. So we go to last page. So on the middle of the page is every community, every city, and every different kind of the property, like a freehold, condo, townhouse, whatever. So they have that report, but we go all the way to last. From the last, we will see last 10 years. You see how many sales every year. What's the average price? Usually from 2012 to 2020, we see average transaction should be a 90,000 or 80 or 90,000 per year. But however, from the 2023, things change. They drop 65, 2023. 2024, 67. And 2025, now just 3 months pass. We don't know yet. But we know in the past 2 years, there's suppose have a 40,000 at least. 40 or 50,000 they want to buy or sell, but they choose to hold to see what's going on, especially for buyer. So that is potential huge market still there, but the people just hesitate. People just keep watching. People just, just see how it's going for the next few months. And compare to the month by month, last year, 2024, January, 4,000 transaction, and this year, 3,000 transaction, February, 5,000, this year, 4,000. The number looks like, it's not too good, but we know, the number drop, that means more people just still there to wait. We have to know that. And for each of the single community, I don't want you to waste the time, but I will suggest you download the form. You can click save. 27 page for the market watch. Save to download. Once you save, go to your best friend, ChatGPT, and just click attach. Or you have to log in. If you have a Gmail, you can use your Gmail to log in. And now I want attach the download. I already done. Open. So after I touched, I wanted to know, let's say, I'm working which area. Doesn't matter. Let's say just a markup. So anything you can ask. When you ask the system AI, will based on the attachment, they will help you to search and generate a report. You can do any report, maybe Toronto, maybe CO1, maybe C14, C15, E05, Richmond Hill, Vaughan New Market, any area. If you want to focus, you can ask the system, ask the AI to help you run the report based on the attachment. So they take time because there's 27 page. The AI have to scan page by page. And you can do the report. After the report generate, you can post to your Facebook, your Instagram, your WeChat, anywhere for the social media. Or, you know, some people, they like to start for the short video. So even you can ask the AI help you to write down the short video based on the certain market. So you can just rate or let it, okay. ChatGPT is tired. Let's do another one. DEEP, DeepSeek. You know, yeah, there's two. One is ChatGPT. If ChatGPT is busy, we're using DeepSeek to help us run the report. And we attach and download. You know, anything. I just random to write down based on the attachment, place general report up to 200 wording, which area is the best area to buy, and which area, AREA, is fast sell. Anything. Just let them to run the report. Okay, it's take time because there's a 27 page, and you know, play around is very funny. It's really save your time to read other reports. Yeah, okay, once, while we are waiting for the report. Okay, so that is the main page. It looks like, some people get confused where to start, how to start. So we choose the first 7 most important tools you should focus. For the rest of the tour, don't waste too much time unless you have time to play around. Otherwise, just focus on the 7 important ones. And also, I know some people say, oh, I want to complain. Someone show my listing, they don't turn the lights off. They leave the door open. So what should I complain? So you can just write down COMPLAIN, complain. And once you write down the search complaint, they will come out the complaint. So they will let you know file the complaint, where you should start the file complaint. Just by click the button, you can start the complaint. But if don't complain, if there's a unless your seller is very good mad. However, we get a lot of the agent, they receive the complaint. So what you should to do when you receive the complaint? Here is the full instruction. So you can take a look. This is very important. What you should to do, and what is the arbitration claim for the commission, hearing. And other than that, I know some people, they said, oh, how about I want to use in Canada Post, send some flyers. Before, it's on the navigation bar. It's easy to search, to click for the product and the service. But now looks like this here. So you can search product, and the service. It's called Member Plus product and service. And we will see add mail, Canada Post. So from here, you can send a flyer by Canada Post. And the fees, I think is still 10 cents per piece. So you can just start watch the video and Canada Post by TRREB member. Yes, create my order. It's the same thing. So if you don't know how to start, they have a training, watch a video, or you can ask me, I can help you to set up. So anything you can search, you can ask from the search button. That means that they only show some like important button, but for the rest of that, they just by search, you need to search it. Okay, let's see how is the report. Okay, great. DeepSeek vs ChatGPT. DeepSeek win. Okay. Okay, so they have a report, and anything you can ask, any report, you can let them to run any language. Some people, maybe can write down the Chinese from the WeChat. So easy. So that is to give you the report based on the market watch and what is the best area you can buy. They told you the best area to buy is Durham region and the fast selling listing, because some agents said, oh, now should we start a listing for farming? Which area is the best area we should start? So to give you the area, which area. Okay, so that is only the, few tips I can show you. Maybe you can do more. Okay, so now it's already 11:50. I think today we are just start for the Toronto MLS, which means property transaction for the first 2025 Bootcamp. And hope you can, it's not too many information, but I hope you can just play around, get the very important popular tools, just focus on those tools. And for the market watch, it's very important do some homework, and post some social media, post some video based on the AI can help you generate the information you are looking for. So easy to start your business. And we may stop here once again. And next Wednesday, we have a commercial training by David Chen, our manager. And the next Thursday, you go to office website, sign in for the sales training. That's very, very important. How to start your business, how to prospecting for buyer, find the buyer list, buyer client, how to do the prospecting farming for the listing, how to do the listing presentation. It's a 10 course, free for this time. The course should be cost $1,000, but we are free for this time. And if you want, please sign in. It's in person, no Zoom meeting. It's every Thursday from next week, total 10 class. In the Markham office. 7 to 8. 7 to 8. Yes. Evening 7 to 8. Yeah, every Thursday. Only 10 class.
Continue with this.
No, it's a different. Not different. Okay, let's see if I have any question. We have 39 agents come. That's good. And we have very good start. And no questions at this moment. Okay, great. So we are going to end the training for now, and hope you can continue enjoy our training for next Wednesday. And don't forget to sign in for next Thursday. That's very important. Agent Melvin asked rental based is for you can click in, you need to pay the fees. So anything, if you pay the fees, you need to think about that is worth or not. The app for RUM is called REALM, RUM MLP. So RUM MLP is a very important app if you're using a cell phone. So download, and we don't use in the My Rico app anymore. All right, so thank you for coming, and we will see you next Thursday.